In this meadow over here, there's an airplane landing strip. I've never seen an airplane actually land there, and I question it with all the weeds, but like you can even see like there's some white rocks that show where the strip is. Oh, look at that. There's a plane gonna land right now. All right, today's gonna be a day that we are gonna go see all of these houses on the outskirts of Zion National Park, where we get to see views like this, and we're gonna build houses that we're in the middle of building houses with these views. And these projects are like a little out of the ordinary, and I wanna kind of show you guys kind of what I get to do on my job and the commute that I have to get to them. So join us, let's go see this and have an adventure. 6 in the morning, made it to the office. We got a lot of places to go today. We're gonna go the whole loop on all of our projects on the outskirts of the town. Getting some paperwork ready. We're gonna drop it off at the town, try and get a permit today. Hopefully we got everything that we need. Some of the cities still require paper. So we're just gonna print a tree real quick and then get it all prepped, ready to go, and then we're gonna take off. So let's do this. So today we're gonna make our way up to a beautiful tiny home that we set up on the mountain for like a kind of a cabin, tiny home property. We're calling it Tiny Cabin. And then we're gonna make sure that that's ready to go for our clients. Then we're gonna head across the hill to East Zion, where we have kind of another cabin going up there. We typically don't do cabins a lot, but we have a few that we're doing. And we're gonna go and take a look at them. And then we're gonna head down through Zion and hit up Rockville. We have a really cool house going up there. All right, let's rock and roll. Okay, so we're gonna we're about ready to go up the mountain, but here we are in an electric vehicle. Last time I was towing a big trailer and going uphill on a steep grade. Electric vehicles, although they can pull basically about anything the Cybertruck can.
Today we're going to be addressing the fact that the entire Cybertruck frame snaps in half.
It doesn't last very long. The battery doesn't last very long, so we don't get very far with the trailer. So we're still going uphill. We're gonna go a roundabout in the country where if we get stranded, then I don't want to make a YouTube video of why a Cybertruck got stranded in the middle of nowhere. So we're gonna charge right now, get it a full battery, and then right before we go up the hill. So that's what we're doing. It starts saying 35 minutes, but it's gonna go down. It'll probably be about 20 minutes. I've played this a few times. I'm actually pretty good at it. See that palm tree I just hit? That was on purpose. Oh, I was a fourth winner. You know, we're gonna make the rounds today, and there's so much to do. We got so many jobs going, and then in every job there's so many facets of each individual job with its own, I wouldn't say problems, but its own challenges. And you really get to know and appreciate the good subs and suppliers that you have, because they come in for you and they help you out. They got your back and they look out for each job, especially when we're spread out like we are, kind of going up to the outskirts of in the mountains and back into the different cities and towns that we're going to go to today. I mean, you really got to depend on good subs and suppliers, and also good employees, good workers, good superintendents. And when you have those guys, you know, you just appreciate what a team of good workers with one single mind and intention can really achieve. All right, we're pulling in to our first stop here. So we just finished up this last weekend, and we have people staying here Labor Day. I think they're gonna come up first time and give it its maiden voyage, I guess. Here we are though. So we built this cool deck really doubled the size of this tiny cabinet. If you just want to take a look at it, I mean, and then you just have this whole like meadow as your view. Turned out pretty cool. I think it's, I could find excuses to come up here and just, you know, put a little hook on the door just to say that just so I could come up here. And that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna put a coat hook because they needed somewhere to hang their coats. So I'm gonna grab the coat hanger and then we'll get it installed and make sure everything's ready for them when they come. This pad right here is the RV pad. So you can pull an RV right here. It's got the hookups for power, water, dump station. We still haven't put our collars around the dump station yet, but we'll do that here in a little bit before winter comes. The atmosphere up here is so cool, and there's so many things to do up here too. Like, I've been up here a few times and been on the hikes and seen some of the places. There's a nice Duck Creek Village, isn't very far from here. It's got all the amenities you need. Restaurant up there. There's even, like, in this meadow over here, there's an airplane landing strip. So that's pretty cool. Like, I've never seen an airplane actually land there, and I question it with all the weeds, but like you can even see like there's some white rocks that show where the strip is. Oh, look at that. There's a plane gonna land right now. You know, you just have to say that you've never seen something and then it will happen. So maybe I've never seen a bear up here. So maybe we'll see how we're gonna get a bear. Sorry if I just put our lives at danger, but this one's built so that it can withstand a snow load. So we have a metal roof on there. It should be able to fall off. We do worry about it though. I mean, of course, like that's nature. Nature is probably like, I mean, our biggest challenge, especially in the mountains. So as a builder, you're always worried about like, okay, what's water gonna do? What's the sun gonna do? What's the freeze thaw gonna do? And like most of our construction is like, especially on the exterior, is centered around those questions, making sure that it's gonna withstand not just like today, but like all the seasons. Check out this cool rock. It's like a little geode or something. Found it. Kind of cool. The construction of this is, we did this down in Hurricane when we built this. And we bought a 26-foot trailer, welded some supports on the side, and then insulated the bottom of it. And actually are cantilevering to where this thing's about from here to the other side of the trailer, it's about 35 feet. So including this deck, 37, 38 feet in length. And really drew the plans up on our iPad, just based off some inspiration pictures that we found, and just kind of built it with what we got. It's just normal home construction, 2x4s. We've insulated it with closed cell foam and then just spray and insulation both. And yeah, it's tight. We have a cool. This is the cutest fire stove I think I've ever seen, and I just love it. It's got one of these conduction fans that, like, when it heats up, this thing will start spinning on its own, and it will help circulate the heat. We do have a mini split in here, so it's got the comforts of any other home. This thing provides heat and air conditioning, and yeah, it can cool or heat this whole place in a minute. This is just more a supplemental heating supply. It does heat really well. We've lit this thing and it heats the place up. If you look inside, it's really cool. It's just a tiny little stove. You have miniature logs that go inside there. It's a little damper that you can open and shut. We got cute little tools to help with the. Got like these little cute little stoking tools and shovels and stuff. Yeah. The kitchen's full service kitchen, oven, stovetop, microwave, fridge, Keurig coffee maker. I mean, it's got everything that you need in the kitchen to cook whatever it is that you want to cook. There's a gas outside if you wanted to really have a barbecue. We could set that up too. There is also a all-in-one unit washer dryer. So you put in your load, it washes and it dries for you. So that's it's really compact. It fits in here nice. Normal plumbing. It's not like an RV where you have a gray and black water tank. This stuff it's connected to the plumbing. We have a septic system out there that it goes through the leach field, but yeah, you shower, wash your hands, do your business the same way you would do in any other house. Hot water heaters outside. It's a tankless hot water heater. Provides the luxuries that you always want. If you come up here ready for bed, we got the stairs that comes up, and we have a queen bed up here, outlets, lights, everything to and it is a purple mattress, I believe, so it's super comfortable. I've slept here before, and really nice. I love the windows up top here. We have the views situated to where, like, the windows out the front, you're looking into kind of a grove of aspen trees. In the back, you're looking out the meadow. And then this is my favorite. We have basically two entrances, two doors. I'm going to open up these windows and these blinds so you can kind of see what we're looking at. Lock these windows, and this is kind of a case or an awning style window. You just crank it open. This goes out to the deck right here. I mean, pretty cool. No better place to just come and hang out. I mean, as you're looking out the whole mountain right here, I really love over here. You can see in the middle of this lot where the stream bed is. It's not full now, but during the winter and spring, that gets full of water, and it's kind of fun to see the stream bed come through the property right here. This tiny home sleeps 4 guests. So you got 2 up in the queen, you got a twin bed right here, and then another one that's kind of a trundle style that pulls out right here. This also doubles for a couch right here that you can sit at and just hang out. There's a TV up on the wall right here. We have plans that we want to, if the client wants us to, we'll put in a projector screen right here and a projector with this outlet right here to if they really wanted to have a bigger screen TV. But right now, there's not been that request. We still have it in the works if they want to. This is kind of a turnkey situation where we furnished it, we built it from the trailer up, and got it all ready to go. Made sure that it's abiding by all the rules and codes and fire code. We got smoke detectors, carbon monoxide detectors, everything in here that make sure it's safe and that there's not going to be any worries. So we're going to close this up. I got a couple cleaning things that I got to do to button it up, make sure it's ready to go, and then we're going to take off back down the hill, but we're going to go the other way towards East Zion, which is another kind of a cabin property that we're going to go take a look at. Okay, so we're in East Zion right now, going to a cabin property, and we just hit this dirt road. We got about a mile to go on this dirt road to get to where we need to be. Kind of a remote area, but it's very, very pretty, and I think they're getting some infrastructure in here to make it easier to build cabins. But for now, we're having to put a water tank in there to have water, and then also there's a septic system. There is power there, so that's good. I mean, you can look out the window here. It's got some really cool views. Right now at the office, people are holding down the fort, but there's a lot going on. The phone's been going crazy this morning with not problems, but we got challenges. But we're conquering them. It's happening. We got good people in the right places, making sure that everything's getting handled the way it should. Always going to have warranty issues. We got meetings with the association. We got permits with the city that we're trying to figure out what they need. We got to make sure we pay our subs and subcontractors. So we're working on invoice verification with our superintendents, and Leonard's going through that. We got Susan. She's actually at a training today. She's learning about like how to use the state construction registry and making sure that we get understand our pre-liens for our jobs. That's important. In Utah, it's really nice because they have a website set up to where everybody is on the same page, and it's really easy to I guess maintain the opportunity or privilege to put on a lien if we have to. We don't do that very often, but we always got to make sure that we're getting it set up and allowing our subcontractors to have that opportunity, and of course making sure that our owners are protected as well. That looks awesome. It's my first time being here since it's been framed like this, so I'm stoked to see it like this. This is cool. So I wanted to make sure that the electricians are here, and it looks like they've been here. So that's good. They were here yesterday. HVAC guys have been here. Plumbers have been here. We are looking good. This house is actually built with a crawl space underneath it. You can't even tell, which is pretty cool, but there is, you can see right here, we have a vent going down there so we can have an exhaust fan, or so that we can make sure that it doesn't get too humid down there. We had to build this pad up quite a bit because there is that crawl space. On this side, we wanted to kind of seem like it's just a zero-step entry. This is a really nice patio. They want to have like a hot tub up here. They even want to have like a sauna, cold plunge, the whole works, to where they can really just come up here as a cabin retreat and have all the amenities that you get at a spa. So that's fun. So if you go down this road and cross that bridge, that's where you find the treasure. Or you get lost, one or the other. Don't want to keep this now?
You get to keep the card, your identification whenever you use it, and any national park.
Okay.
Yeah. There's the receipt, which is only for your own record, not for it.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Bye.
So cool. I love this checkerboard mesa right here.